Hey everybody, I'm Anthony.
I'm Joey.
I'm Bree.
And I'm Chris.
We're DarkStar. Today we're going to be watching RWBY Volume 5
About damn time.
next week. No, I'm just kidding.
What?
So we're going to be watching RWBY Volume 5. Last time out, we got left off with the epic wedding ceremony of Jean and Ruby. So they got married. They're husband and wife now. But they also had to fight that Grimm. So that was pretty rough. Oh, hey, psst. This is the one time I'm going to tell you Yang's awesome. Anyway, so, yeah, so
No.
they kissed.
That was dope.
Okay, so.
Make sure you watch the episode, Chris. That was good. Legit. That was good.
All right, so. Yeah, but no, for real, they fought the Grimm. Crow got saved. Crow met Oscar. Got the cane / relic back. Salem's doing Salem stuff. They're already infiltrated Haven, the headmaster. Lionheart, he's there. They're all going. They're gonna meet up. Good times.
Yes, sir.
Scale
Here is coming back. It's gonna be such a good season.
of
It is
1 to
really-
10. How hype are you guys?
10? Like what?
Like a 9.9.
What?
Seems fair.
My 10 hype saved for the Super Bowl, so I'll use something else besides it.
Yeah, sure.
9.9.
You can only have 110. So just remember that. All right.
The Cowboys aren't going, so I don't know why your scale is a 10, but
Yeah.
They aren't. That's fucking. No, they're true.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and jump into the episode and discuss. 3, 2, 1, start.
The city of Mistral.
It's about time. Whose idea was it to walk again?
Jesus, look at the fucking.
We did face many
just-
obstacles.
wow.
The detail
airships,
on those fucking
broken
bricks is good.
settlements.
Oh, and all those people and monsters that tried to murder us.
We were fine. Only one of us almost died.
Hey,
So how much farther to Haven Academy?
Almost there. I'd have figured I'd take you kids on the scenic route.
Wow.
That's certainly something.
Oh my gosh, look at all the weapons!
They're all
Vendors here
frozen.
sell just about anything.
Yeah,
Not weird at
Should
all.
not.
that's why they're here.
Bree, let it go.
We really made the
Let
most
it
out of the house.
Every inch. Stay away from the lower levels, but the higher up you go, the nicer it gets.
And we are going up! So, how much farther?
We're in the home stretch now. No more stops from here to Mistral. Sorry for the long trip. Keeping us off the radar's been harder than I thought. Lots of air traffic around northern Anima.
It's fine. I just hope I haven't been a burden.
You and your money are more than welcome on this ship, kid. What the?
Is everything okay?
I don't know. We're still over Lake Matsu. Shouldn't be picking up broadcasts this far from Mistral. Someone must be close.
Mayday! Mayday! We are a small passenger flight and our Huntress is down! We aren't equipped to deal with this!
Oh, man.
The Grimm hit us 400 clicks north of the southern shoreline. Get him off us! If anyone can hear this...
Gotta help.
We're going to help them, right?
What? No. I'm trying to avoid them.
But they'll die.
Look, if we picked up their transmission, I'm sure someone else did too. Besides, this is a cargo ship. She's not much good in a fight. I just want to finish this job and get home. Sorry, kid. My ship, my rules.
My money.
Huh.
Bruh.
Brutal.
We made it. Hello? Hello? Maybe try louder?
There doesn't seem to be anyone here.
Well, I guess school isn't really in session right now. Maybe that's it.
No, this isn't right. Come on.
Wait for us!
Get ready. There could be trouble.
Bro, be careful. You could have sliced over that thing.
No, definitely a coward.
Professor Lionheart?
Crow! For crying out loud, you nearly scared me half to death!
Me? Why weren't you waiting for us at the entrance?
Oh, right. Apologies. I guess time slipped away from me.
You're joking.
Where is everybody?
Ah, you must be the students Crow mentioned.
Yes, sir. Ruby Rose.
Jean Arc.
Nora Valkyrie.
Lyren.
A pleasure to meet you all. Leonardo Lionheart at your service. I'm afraid most of my staff is currently away until classes resume, but...
What? Leo, you can't be serious. Who's guarding the relic?
Crow, the children.
Already know. I filled them in. What do you mean your staff is away?
You filled them in?
So, is this not going at all like anyone thought it would?
Unbelievable!
Total garbage. We can't let them get away with this.
Well, at least you two can finally agree on something.
Guys. Everything's gonna be okay.
Good evening, miss. Can I get you anything?
Just a little time to myself, if that's all right.
Sure thing. Just call if you need me.
You need better security.
Oh, shit.
Please, I just need to talk.
How could you take the fall for them, Ilya?
Blake.
Corsic and Finnick blamed you. We confronted them tonight and they denied knowing anything, and everything we found on your scroll, it talked about how disappointed they were to hear that you'd sided with Adam. But you and I both know they're guilty.
You can't prove anything.
That scroll might not have been enough to lock them up, but it's enough to sway the Faunas here. When we go public tomorrow, they're not going to stand for any of it. And neither should you.
Your plan isn't gonna work, Blake. Please. Just leave Menagerie before it's too late.
No
You're
can
going to
do.
have to make me.
Damn.
I have to say, Crow, this all seems very reckless, even for you.
No, Reckless is leaving one of the relics completely unguarded. It's not checking in with Oz for ages.
There was nothing to check in about before the fall of Beacon, but since that day, Mistral has been in chaos. Vale wasn't the only kingdom to suffer that night. Everyone was watching. Every house in every kingdom saw that poor girl ripped to pieces, saw monsters crawling over the city, Atlesian knights attacking citizens, and then nothing. You could feel the dread in the air. With all that negativity, you can imagine what it was like when the Grimm came for us. Mistral's controlled territory is the widest reaching in the world, you know, and that makes it infinitely harder to protect. We lost so many great huntsmen, teachers from this very institution, and it's only gotten worse.
What do you mean?
We may have dealt with the Grimm, but the Mistral Council's still at odds with representatives from Atlas. First, it was the dust embargo. Now it's the closing of borders. I'm not sure what happened to James in Vale, but it seems to have only worsened some of his more unfortunate tendencies. And on top of everything, we still don't know where the Spring Maiden is.
All the more reason we need the huntsmen and huntresses here.
Okay. These are bad. They're bad. But we can figure this out. Why is the Spring Maiden so important?
I thought you filled them in.
Mostly filled in. Look, there's a lot to cover, okay? I quit teaching for a reason.
The four maidens each have the power to perform feats of magic. And they are the only ones capable of reaching the relics.
What? The relics are each locked inside a chamber that can only be opened by a specific maiden. Winter for the gift of creation, summer for destruction, fall for choice, and spring for knowledge.
I guess this cane's not a relic then?
Yeah, then it can't be the cane.
What happened to her?
She was determined at first when she inherited her powers. But the weight of responsibility proved to be too much for the child. She ran, abandoned her training, everyone. That was over a decade ago. There's no telling where she could be now.
10 years.
I know. At least, I have a pretty good idea.
Are you serious?
It's not exactly good news.
What are you talking about? This is incredible news! After all these years, where?
I did some digging around. Looks like after Spring ran away, she was picked up by bandits, specifically the Brownwood tribe.
Raven.
Yang's mom?
She does have the fucking secret power.
0 for 2.
Tony sucks.
Good.
That's about where they've set up their main camp. It's where they fall back to after raids and scouting missions. Raven's managed to gain a lot of followers since she returned to the
this
tribe.
isn't good.
And I'm sure when the Spring Maiden showed up, it only made things easier.
Well, Crow, I've got to hand it to you. With these coordinates, we can mount a retrieval force and head out in a few weeks.
A few weeks?
That's right.
Leo, maybe you didn't hear me. My sister has the Spring Maiden, and I know where she is. We need to go as soon as possible.
And perhaps you didn't hear
What a
me.
dick.
This kingdom is in shambles. As soon as possible does not mean tomorrow. It means as soon as I can convince the rest of the council that I need huntsmen more than they do. Unfortunately, bandit tribes aren't very high on their list of priorities when the threat of war is just on the horizon.
Then damn the council. We'll do it ourselves. You and I are trained huntsmen, and these kids aren't exactly pushovers.
Yeah!
Perhaps there's a more peaceful way to approach this?
We need to get Spring as far away from here as possible. But Raven isn't going to give up her most prized possession without a fight.
Unfortunately, you and your sister are evenly matched, and I'm not the fighter I used to be. No offense, but these students and I can't take on an entire bandit tribe and a maiden that's no doubt had years to hone her skills. We need to be positive we can apprehend Spring, because if we fail, Raven and her tribe will scatter, and we'll be lost. We get one shot at this, and it needs to be perfect.
You know, Oz wouldn't be happy with any of this if he were here.
Perhaps you're right, but he's not. I'm doing the very best I can.
There has to be something we can do.
What about Cinder? She came with Emerald and Mercury from Haven. Do you have anything on them?
We pulled their files after the fall of Beacon. Nothing but lies and forgeries.
Well, I can't say this has been a warm reunion, Leo.
I'm sorry. I know you've all traveled a long way, but I will do everything I can to help.
Sure. We'll stay in the city for the time being.
This dude reminds me of Reinhardt.
Keep in touch. Come on, kids.
I mean, I don't know how, but all right.
You serious? He looks like him. He even has the name. Art.
Likewise.
That is big. Oh, is he evil?
Saw him talking with. Oh, sorry.
You've got to work on your improvisational skills.
Somebody's spider sense needs to kick off because
So, what do we
shady
do
shit.
now?
You four head back to the house. I need a drink.
Is your nose tingling, Joey? Is it giving you a warning?
I said one of them need to have their spider sense.
Excuse me.
Oh, dope.
You know, I don't think they allow kids in here, Pipsqueak.
Shut up, I'm getting there. I'm supposed to tell you I'd like my cane back.
It's good to see you again, Oz.
Yang!
Aren't you a little young to be drinking?
Oh, water.
Good.
It's hot out.
Oh, sure.
Are you telling me you're too young to drink? You look like a regular huntress.
Is there a bar in a gas station?
That.
I'm good.
That's what it looks like.
pal.
Seriously.
Looks like Yang's about to knock this dude the fuck out.
Not too lean. You're
Just right. Yep. Like I said, I'm good.
And your hair.
Oh, you got to get it, dude.
Oh, shit.
Should have fucked off when you had a chance. She didn't actually do it, though. Yeah, she did. Oh, god damn.
What the hell? He didn't even, like, really touch her. She punched the shit out of him.
Yeah,
new arm, dude.
that literally
Yeah,
broke
dude.
physics. It was so strong.
This one's in the house.
Somehow hit
But
him.
yeah, Yang wouldn't be able to beat Wise.
Somehow bounced him in and out of the store and to the right afterwards. That was crazy.
Well, that's crazy.
So, what brings you around these parts?
trying to find my mom
Thanks.
and the bandits.
Nope.
I'm looking for someone.
Not many people come out here, too far from the kingdoms. Only person worth noting around here is, well, Ray.
Raven Bronwyn.
Let's fucking go!
Oh my god.
Dick!
Now, Missy, you don't want to go messing with bandits.
Oh
They're
my
a world
God.
of trouble.
Shoot or shoot,
You're
dude.
right here.
That's fucking it.
They better show me some video where, like, halfway through her fucking drive to Mistral, she decides to turn around and go the other way, because she definitely went to the fucking right at the end of that goddamn video.
Hey, girly.
Seriously? This isn't over?
I heard you're looking for someone.
Easy, dude. Fucking easy.
Doesn't even.
No, it does not. But hey, when your football and your basketball team suck, they got to give you something, I guess.
Yeah, killing it.
Can I help you?
Yeah. Is there a ruby rose here?
Why?
Well,
I found them.
I think her uncle could use some help.
Oh.
I found him.
What is going on out there? Can't a girl read her comics in peace? Crow, did you get drunk again?
Maybe.
Oh. You have silver eyes.
Who are you?
Well, my name is Oscar Pine.
Wait for it.
You probably know me as Professor Ozpen.
I did it.
Oh my god.
Alright. Stop it.
That's it, right?
Yep. What'd you guys think?
I mean, I'm 1 for 1, so I'm loving it.
You know, we all predicted those other ones. You got both of those wrong, too. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like 1 for 1 for
I
1.
kind of remember it. 1 for 1.
We did all of them.
That's crazy that she went there. I mean, I got a lot of shit for picking it, so. Y'all laughed me off the channel when season 4 ended, and I said that's where she was going.
Doesn't make any sense.
I mean,
Every dog has its day. I'll take it as luck.
she still was not talking to fucking about Raven when she said that. Although I think it's
falls
going to
off
go
the
the
couch.
opposite way. I think Raven's going to be the one that convinces, or not Raven, fucking Yang is going to be the one that convinces Raven to help them with the Spring Maiden. But
Yeah, I can see
then they're going to capture the Spring Maiden because Lionheart's a dickhead. Or something.
Can
'Cause
we,
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, can we talk about Yang's right hook that made him a rubber bouncy ball? Because
Fucking new arm,
Crazy.
baby.
That was it's like Luffy or something. But I was gonna just real quick. What I was gonna finish with was I feel like the way the story's gonna go is Salem needs to collect all 4 relics, and then it's gonna be like some crazy unlocking thing or whatever. And I feel like she's going to get them, and they're gonna have to beat her with that like doomsday scenario or whatever. So to me, the logical progression is that she's gonna get all 4 relics, which means she has to end up getting all the big.
Oh, maidens, yeah.
Dude,
I know
basically
what
she's
you're
gonna
talking
get a glove, and she's gonna get all 4 relics. Put the 4 relics in the glove.
this is not Marvel.
We were all talking about her hook when it happened, but did y'all fucking see her hand was like fucking like twitching and shit, and she had to stop it to grab her bottle of water?
No, I didn't see that.
Her left hand started like fucking twitching, and then she stopped it and grabbed the bottle of water.
Oh no, I didn't notice that.
We were all
He didn't-
talking about her fucking right hook, so
He didn't even touch her. He was just
Well,
like,
I wasn't really talking about that. I was talking about like the fact, like, okay, the hit was powerful enough to make a bounce, but like he bounced out the door and then he went right somehow. That's the part that I didn't understand. Like he bounced up and out the door, and then when he hit the ground going straight the last time, suddenly he fucking shot to the right. I was what
so
the
it makes sense to you that he was bouncing like that?
Maybe
and
he's
didn't
made
have
of rubber,
any
Bree.
marks on him?
Maybe he's made of rubber.
That was the. I'm sorry, I liked it, but it was
Well,
a
he's got-
really weird scene to watch. Like
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, he's got an
why they
aura,
made him-
so we don't know how that works.
17.
like
1748.
maybe he
Bullets
Yeah.
bounce off people, off of people's auras. I think maybe they just take them. I don't know.
You can see the thing I'm talking about at 1748 episode where her fucking hands like twitching or whatever.
What do you think that's about?
I don't know. I mean, they're good hands, so I don't know.
she's just getting used to it. I'm sure.
Honestly, what I think it is that
That's
I
not
think,
the hand she used.
I think her hand is trembling from how fucking hard she had to fucking turn her fucking handlebars to go left to flip all the way back around from Mistral to go back towards the bandits. Because I just went back and watched that fucking episode again, and she fucking smiles as she's all like, "Oh, you're in so much trouble," and drives right. You clearly see her drive right towards Mistral. But yeah, for sure, dude.
Her good hand's the one that's twitching, Bree. She hit him with
it's her left hand when she goes to grab the water bottle.
Her good one's the one that's twitching.
Yeah, that's
so
why
I
I'm
don't know.
confused.
And it's not like some crazy twitch. Like it's like she
Yeah.
literally reaches her hand out and it's kind of like this, and then she just goes and it steadies and then she grabs the water bottle. That's it.
She might.
Oh,
They might be
weird.
showing. They might be showing her having some anger issues or something too, though,
Yeah,
because
that's what I was
taking
thinking.
out frustrations. Because there's that. I mean, like you said, you noticed it. You know, we kind of see it as like a little lighthearted, funny scene. Like, you know, he's being a creep, and obviously, like in a animated setting, we're gonna see that as justified or whatever. But if you think about it, like he really hadn't done anything to her quite at that point, and she laid
Already had red
him
eyes.
the
Yeah.
fuck out. Yeah, and
Yeah,
she was pissed. So I mean, like, if they were showing her shaking because she was angry too, like if that's what they were trying to imply, then she might
Yeah.
have some like anger issue stuff going on or something like that. So
Maybe.
we'll have to see how that progresses.
PTSD fucking with her, dude.
That's what I'm
Maybe
saying.
just towards
That's
men or something.
I don't think it's that. I mean, I think it's more along the lines of if she is for sure going after her mother, the anger that she's got towards her, I think is where.
Why would she?
Might be high
In the
tension.
last season, why would she say that about her mother though? Like,
Well, let's not. She didn't say that about her mom. Well, let's not fucking dwell on that. That's a waste of our time. She smiled. She smiled and said, "You are in so much trouble when I see you." Obviously, she's not talking about her mom. We all know that. Regardless where she's at now, she was not.
Chris is supposed to leave, by the way. You're supposed to be going.
Hey, you can watch fucking. Yeah, you can watch fucking episode 2 without me. That's completely fine. I give two shits.
Anyway,
It was pretty good. Good stuff all around.
oh man, that dude left those people to die. By the way, that was pretty crazy.
Yeah, it was. But yeah, we definitely seen
yeah.
the Lionheart or whatever. We kind of knew that was coming.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is that we literally just got to see Yang's arm for like 10 seconds, and you still want to fucking tell me that she couldn't beat fucking Weiss at the end? One hit, fucking Weiss is out the goddamn stadium. Done.
I don't think she'd ever hit Weiss, but
Oh,
regardless.
yeah, she would.
Except
Fuck out.
what we just saw there was anger control issues, right? So she's obviously not in control still dealing with her problems. So
No matter, she'll rip the fucking stadium
Tony
up.
and my argument wins. Ha ha ha.
Not even close. She'll rip the fucking stadium up. But anyway.
Well, let's hope she goes bad and has to fight Weiss and shits on her.
No. That happens. I will legitimately leave the channel on that point.
Not gonna go bad. Maybe evil for like an episode or two.
What did the channel do to you, Chris?
It has nothing to do with the channel. It has to do with the fact that I would not be able to sit here and watch this show and enjoy it with fucking Joey's big fucking nose on the fucking screen staring at me while I'm seeing this shit.
And so, that was weird with Oscar Ozpin coming in. They're gonna have to find out about all that. Now we know about the introduction of the maidens opening up the gateways to the relics, presuming that means that Oscar's Kane has nothing to do with that, which is unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? But it also means that it makes sense why they wanted the Fall Maiden's powers so much for Cinder now,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. As soon as they said that, I was like, that makes so much more sense on why it was so fucking important. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Because Salem's obviously still significantly more powerful than Cinder is. It's not like it's even close. So, like,
it's not even a fucking power thing. It's
how much does it really matter?
Basically,
if they
Cinder's
get
a fucking key. Yeah,
Cinder.
that's
so
it.
they got Cinder to be able to open up to get the relics or whatever. That's interesting.
Which kind of makes me feel a little bit better about my theory as far as the fact of, we had that big discussion on whether or not she was lying to her or not, and whether I felt like Salem knew it or not. And it was well, in my mind, Salem's like, I mean, I'm stronger than her. I can fucking enter at any point, but now it makes me feel a lot better just being like Salem's like, yeah, she's basically just a fucking key, and when she's done, I won't need her anymore. So,
we don't actually know that the Cane's not a relic, or that the Fall Maiden relic isn't already there, because Cinder went up and we never really kind of got an explanation or figured out what exactly was going on with the whole situation. Cinder had that the Dragon Grim or whatever out there, and she was gonna do something with it. I don't know exactly what she was gonna do with it, but that might have something to do with that as well. We don't really know. So we'll have to kind of.
I mean, I'll put it this way. I feel the Cane being a relic is very slim chance. I feel it's more along the lines that because they had the Fall Maiden, that there's a good chance, because I felt it was very weird for Salem to be like, is it there? Is it there? So, I mean, I kind of feel like she already knows possibly where the door's at, much less she's looking for the relic. So I think she knows that Ospen probably has already taken the relic and stored it somewhere since he had the Fall Maiden to begin with.
So I think it's the opposite.
Goes under attack.
I don't think it's the Cane. I don't think the Cane's the relic. Now that I'm thinking on it, because he's had the Cane, but I don't think that they have the relic because they were so dead set on getting Pyrrha the Fall Maiden powers that I think that they were worried that if Cinder had the Half Maiden powers, that she'd potentially be able to, or got the Full Maiden powers, she'd be able to go get the relic or whatever, and they were trying to basically prevent that from occurring. So I think it's probably still in the thing or whatever, but. I don't know. We don't know where it is. We don't know what it is or whatever, but we'll have to see.
I just feel like one of those things where it's like if the school's being under attack, and they already have the key, it just seems weird to me that they would leave it. You know what I'm saying? Like I would want it gone. But that's just my.
What do you mean?
I kind of get one point. Fucking what's his name? Was talking. He's like, you left the thing here unguarded. And he took most of the fucking hunters and huntresses away from fucking, what you call it, with him.
Yep.
I don't know. I feel like you're mocking me.
What?
I don't know what you're saying. You just repeated what happened in the episode.
Yeah, we're waiting for your point.
Oh, no, fucking, well, there's supposed to be one of the relics at, I can't think of the name of the place called it. Mistral, the one that just got destroyed?
Haven. No.
Beacon's the one that got destroyed.
Beacon's got destroyed.
So is there supposed to be one
where
at Beacon?
Lionheart is, who you're talking about, is Mistral.
Yeah, no, not Mistral. Is there supposed to be a relic at Haven? I mean, at Beacon?
Yeah, all 4 of them, yeah.
I don't know. Just scratch all that, whatever. I confused myself.
I have no idea what's going on here.
Fucking solid.
Let's go, dude.
Solid.
Wait, I'm sorry. All the relics are at Beacon?
No. What?
It sounded like that's what you had just said, so I was confused. So I'm like, that's not true.
All
relics
of the schools
are at the schools.
Oh, okay. Calm down, Chris.
Anyway, they know that Cinder got injured in some way. They also don't know exactly what's going on with that Dragon Grim. And like I said, Cinder got the Fall Maiden powers. They clearly know about the relics. They know the Cinder. I feel like her going to the top and doing this weird thing with the fucking Dragon Grim. I feel like personally that has something to do with the relic, because I don't understand why that would be her next move if that's not what she was doing. And plus, he was so adamant about the tower not falling. That's why he had Pyrrha and John go get whatever.
Yeah.
There would be one unfortunate thing, which would be that Pyrrha's death wouldn't really be in vain in that scenario, because she kind of like basically gave RWBY time to stop Cinder from getting the relic, which means that if she did die at that point and that's what she died doing, then she didn't die in vain, which means that I wouldn't really feel like she would necessarily need to come back. So that would suck. But
Tony,
other than that, I'm just saying, like as of right now, I feel like Pyrrha died basically for nothing. And if they show something that, and then that's why I don't feel like they would leave a fan favorite character just dead because they died for nothing. But if she actually died for something, then I'd be like, well, fuck. I mean, they could actually leave her dead. That scenario.
So I said this to Bree, and I don't know if I'm gonna guess that you've seen this with Tony, but I'm gonna guess Joey hasn't. There's this very popular theory out there because it's been said apparently that we have seen Jean's semblance,
right?
And you've never seen Jean use a semblance, but we've seen his semblance being used.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, everybody's saying that his semblance is the exact same as Pyrrha's, and that if they both have, because basically they'd both be magnets attract, aka the tragic love story.
Yep.
So therefore, at the end of the day, Pyrrha was always supposed to die, and that's why she won't come back ever in the show, because technically we already have a Pyrrha. That's what Jean's here for. So she would never come back. It would just
false.
And
false.
and
that
now
was
that
true.
he's wearing
Jean would have never
armor,
been able to ignore her.
I mean, he's basically even took her close. At this point,
did you
there's
see?
legitimately no reason for her to go
Did
back.
you see? I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But either way, my point just being is that as of right now, like I said, until they give me a specific, like, confirm in the show basically that she died and that death had a purpose, her death is too tragic for me to stand. Once that happens, though, then it becomes a different scenario where it's like, I don't know. I could see it.
So in other words, you would rather her death be for nothing, so that way they bring her back to actually make her worth it, since she was such a great character, than if her death was for something, you'd be like, all right, let's go. I'm all right with that.
I mean, it would be better, yeah. If she's just, by the end of the series, she died, and they haven't actually added something onto that, like she just basically stalled Cinder for like a minute, and she had no idea that, like, whatever. I don't know. It's like, such a shit way for her to die. Like after, like, she gave everything for basically nothing. I don't know. It just sucks to me. I know some people don't see it that way, but that's how I see it. I fucking love Pyrrha, so I really don't want her to be dead because of that or by that. Well, but you never know. Sometimes it just happens.
True.
Well, animation is a lot better. It's a lot better. I mean, it's just really good, basically.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Kick it up every single season. I don't know how they do it, man. I don't know how they fucking do it.
Oh, we didn't talk about
every single fucking volume.
We didn't talk about this whole Blake thing. Looks like there's gonna be like a White Fang war in Menagerie. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I mean, she basically threatened her, like, "Yo, you need to leave," and she's like, "Nah, you're gonna have to make me leave." So, the way she said it, like, that's not gonna happen, or your plan's not gonna work, makes me think that there's gonna kind of be like a coup sort of deal. That's the kind of vibe I got, at least. Like, they're not even gonna like let the legal system happen. They're just gonna completely circumvent it and
like
take over
that
Menagerie.
part to me is like, I obviously, with it being around the main team RWBY, I mean, it's gonna have to be the team RWBY that's gonna, take down the fucking big bad. I mean, we have no idea who that technically will end up being in the end, but the big baddie. And it just sucks because, like, it's like I want Blake to just be like, all right, fuck all this White Fang shit. I need to fucking get back with my team. But at the same time, it's like, if they don't, fuck White Fang's just gonna run shit, and no one's gonna fucking stop them. It's nuts, dude.
Yeah.
It's nuts, dude.
Shit happening, man.
Yeah, I don't know, but
too many fires to put out.
Yeah, right now, the way I think they're gonna just, I think Blake's storyline is gonna generally revolve around the White Fang and Menagerie for a little bit. My personal opinion, the White Fang are gonna end up on top on that, and they're gonna basically take Menagerie. I don't see the White Fang not being a factor later on in the series, and it would be pretty tough if their entire base of operations there got completely crushed. So I think that's rough. I think that Yang is going to be the bridge, because we've already seen some Raven crossover. Crow and Raven, their brother sister. The bond isn't like crazy, but it's there at the very least, and she does seem like she's trying to do the best for her tribe at least. So as long as it doesn't interfere with that, she doesn't necessarily. It's basically just a survival thing, so I don't necessarily think she's evil. So I think Yang can kind of bridge those two worlds and get the Spring Maiden on their side. But obviously, like I said, I see the story going in a direction where Salem basically wins, and then it's all against all odds. The fucking two guys come out on top or whatever. So I think they got to get to that point first. So I don't see how they don't get all 4 relics. It would be pretty crazy to me if that happened, but we'll see.
All I know is I'm ready to fucking see Team RWBY back together because I'm in season 1 where they're fucking all together all the time instead of this fucking Game of Thrones shit where I gotta wait like fucking 3 episodes.
Me too.
Yeah, hopefully we see.
Goddamn episode.
It's been way too long.
That's the last time we're gonna see Ying this season, I think.
No, that's not fucking true. Goddamn fucking thumbnails on every fucking episode.
True.
Jesus, man.
All right.
Fucking spoiler alerts.
All right, well, that's going to do it for this one. If you guys like, comment, subscribe, follow us on Twitter, DarkStar, check out Patreon if you want to get early access. Until next time, I'm Anthony.
I'm Joey.
I'm Bree.
And I'm Chris.
We are DarkStar. Thanks for watching, guys.